Hi, my name is Guillaume Brodeur and my partner is Nicolas Millettte. Today we have the privilege to interview Mathieu Boivin-Chouinard, a teacher in history. So, hi.
Hi.
We have some questions to you.
I'm ready.
So, first question. According to you, what is the most important responsibility for an history teacher?
Oh, it's a big one, that question. I mean, to be a teacher is probably one of the biggest responsibility you can have in a job these days, because you are a companion to the learning process of the students. So the responsibility is quite big. We have to be prepared. We have to notice all the little details that the students send us to accompany them in their process of learning. So yeah, I guess it's a pretty important job.
Okay.
That's what makes it so special to me.
Okay, perfect. So, the second.
Okay, and how have you been motivated to become a teacher?
Well, I kind of always knew that I liked to be in front of people, and the discipline I'm teaching, history, is also a big motivation, you know, because I like to talk about it. I like to bring it as a subject of working, of learning. So the motivation is always there. I began in the secondary level, in all the topics you can imagine, from mathematics to French to planning of career, you know. So I liked it, even though it was not my specialty that I was teaching. And now it's only perfect, because I can teach what I'm qualified to do.
So this is the only job you wanted to do?
Kind of, yeah. It's hard to imagine doing anything else. So I guess it's a good indication that we have made the right choice.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes, I agree. So, are you sometimes stressed by your job?
Of course, especially the first course of the semester.
Yes.
You have 30 pairs of eyes watching you and trying to know about you, and they heard some things probably by their friends or other people, and then they judge you, you know. So it's stressful. But I think
The first impression.
Yeah, the first impression, as in life, when you meet someone for the first time. Imagine what it is to meet 30 person at a time.
Yes.
But it's a good stress, you know.
Yes.
It's what makes you ready, and it comes with the importance I was talking about earlier. So you have to appreciate this stress.
What values should a good teacher have to be great?
Values. Well, to link it from my precedent answer, I think integrity. Integrity is really important from the teacher, but it's what I expect from the children, from the students. Sorry. So involvement. Can we say this in English? Yeah. To be involved in your studies. I think I am involved in my practice. So it goes both ways. You know, when they feel that the teacher is involved, show some integrity about what he does. It's easier for the students to do the same thing. To be passionate, of course, to show some passion, to show the interest about a topic or discipline is like a disease. You can catch it, and I try to be the one that spread that history disease in the mind of students.
And to make the student passionate too.
Kind of, yeah.
If possible.
If possible, yeah. Probably the nicest thing that can happen to me is that when I thought I gave a course to someone, and a year after or something, he's at the end of his college degree, and he tells me, oh, I'm gonna go in history in university. So you kind of say, oh, maybe I did something good.
You're proud of this.
Yeah, of course. Shouldn't I be proud? It's nice when someone chooses to go in a path that you tried to initiate him to, or to.
What is the most important thing you like in teaching and in history?
Well, I'm kind of a social person, so I like in my job to be in contact
talk.
with other people. Yeah, I talk a lot. But also I receive much from my students, from my from the people I'm from my colleague too, because it's a collective job, and we
Yes.
do our things in collaboration with other history teacher, other teacher at the
students.
department. So that part I like it very much. I cannot imagine myself to be seated alone in my office in front of my computer all day, and I did it. I wrote my thesis for school. I wrote a book also. It's really an individual job, which I liked a lot of parts of it, the research, the archives, but I would not be able to do this all life. I need the contact to people. That's about the history part of your question, the teaching part of your question. The history itself, I mean, I think it's so important to have the knowledge of the history. Not only because you have to be aware of the mistakes committed, not to do it again, but also because the reality that we have in prison, and that's true for all the discipline, for all the area of knowledge, it didn't appear like that, you know. It was constructed over time.
Yeah.
So to understand history, and history is quite large, you can
Yes.
go in every branch of human life.
Far.
When you know the past, you understand the present
Yes.
way better, and I'm convinced of this. To think historically helps you to understand the present, and when you understand something, you have more power on it. You can change it. You can deal with it or change it. If you can.
Yeah.
You know. So I think it's really important in all ways.
Thank you, Mathieu.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good end of semester, everyone.
Hi, I'm here to talk about the difficulties of our English project. I have to admit that at the first we didn't get varied information, and that was really hard to find a job posting, because yes, we tried to find it. That was in fact impossible, because every week the job posting on the internet change, and we couldn't make a meet, because people was not interested in our project. And after that we understand that it was an interview with someone we know, and with the question we make, we find a teacher, Mathieu at the Cégep of Green. That was easy to make an interview, but he have not a large disponibility, so we have to deal with it. In fact, one day we got an interview, just 1 week before the oral. But misfortunately, he just did a mistake in the precision of the locale and the time. So we have very a short time to make the interview. That was not funny, because we had to make this quickie, and not very a good work, very good make it. But at least I think that was kind of possible, and we just find some solution. I can just add some thing that could be fixed to this project. In fact, I think the information should be more clear, because we don't get this, but I think we was not the only one who don't get it, because yeah, that was in English, and this is not an easy project. Find someone do an interview, and I just imagine myself that that is not everyone that could make an interview in the first week, and we did. But the major fix is that clarity of the project.
In best moments, we have like the brainstorming, because the brainstorming we must to find a person who answer our questions about our future career. So it's very interesting about that. Second, we have like to make the email, because the email we must write our knowledges and at someone's. So it's useful to us. To ask our motivation about the job of the person that we must interview. In the project is interesting in general, because it's talk about our future,